Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. Let us continue with Standard 4th, chapter number 3. In the previous class, we were talking how to open, how to rename, how to copy, move and delete the files and the folders. So now, let us move to the another topic of restoring the deleted files. It means already we have deleted some file knowingly or unknowingly. Now you want to get it back. Then how it is possible? To get it back from the recycle bin, that process is called the restoring. Let us see about that in more detail. Deleted files or folders are temporarily stored in the recycle bin. We can get them back from there. This is called restoring. Okay, so whatever we have deleted is temporarily stored for a short period of time in the recycle bin. So you can get it back from there. So that entire process of getting the files back is called the restoring. To do this, we have to follow the given step. First is double click on the recycle bin icon on the desktop. Then you have to select the file or the folder that you want back, that has to be restored. Then right click on that file or folder and click on the restore button or the restore option. The file is returned back to the original location where it is stored further. It means before deleting the file, whenever or wherever the file will be stored, you will get it back. Then you have to close the recycle bin. This is how you can get the deleted files back. Okay, so now let us study or move to the another topic of Windows Explorer. What is Windows Explorer? So Windows Explorer is a very handy tool for managing the files and folders in a computer. It is rightly called the file manager. Like our phone, we want any data, we want any portion, then we have to go to the file manager. So the Windows Explorer works as a file manager for the computers. It is a very easy, very handy tool. It means a person can learn the basic things like Windows Explorer is very easy for the person to understand it. So it is very handy, very easy to use tool which can manages the files and the folders of the computer very easily. Follow the given steps to open the Windows Explorer. First you have to go on to the Start option, then All Programs, Accessories and Windows Explorer. The Windows Explorer is divided into two parts. First is the left section, that is called the left pane, that contains the folders. It displays the available folders, the subfolders and drives such as computer, network, desktop, favorite, documents, libraries. It is called the tree pane. So what it is called the tree pane? Because each folders are displayed in the form of tree structure. The folders and the subfolders, then the drives, the libraries, the networks, the favorites, documents, desktop. Okay, so it is displayed in the form of tree structure. So it is called the tree pane. The right section, that is the right pane, also display the files and the subfolders of the selected folder. So if you have selected computer, then all the drives, that is C drive, E drive, all the connected drives would be displayed to you. So the selected folder which you have selected from the tree pane, from the left pane, that will be displayed. That files and that subfolders which is already presented in the selected folder will be displayed in the right pane. So the right hand section is also called the content pane, which will gives you or displays the content of the selected folder from the left pane. Okay, that's why it is called the content pane. Let us see a diagram. Here you can see that to open you have to go to, first you have to select the start button. Then from the start button you have to go to all programs. There you have to select, from there you have to select the accessories. After selecting the accessories, you can see here the Windows Explorer. So you have to open the Windows Explorer. So here you can see that this is the left section that displays the tree pane structure. It means all the libraries, the computers, the drives, the desktop, documents, everything will be displayed to you. So this is the content pane or the right section or the right pane, which will display you the selected. So whatever you are selecting here, the files and the subfolders of that folder will be displayed here. Okay, so this is how your Windows Explorer is divided. Then how to arrange the file and folders. Windows provides several ways to arrange and identify the files. When the folder is opened, we can access various view options in the view menu. Right click on the blank portion in the right pane of the Windows Explorer and select the required option from the view menu. It means you have already seen that how the Windows Explorer is divided into two options. So now how we can arrange and identify the files. So when the folder is opened, you can go to the options and you can make the changes to it. First you have to right click on the blank portion where nothing is there. There you will right click, and on the right pane on the Windows Explorer, where on the content section of the Windows Explorer you have to right click on the blank portion where nothing is there, and then you have to select the required option from the view menu. So after you will right click, you will get various options like view, sort by, group by, refresh, paste, shortcut and new. Okay, so from that options you have to go to the view option of the Windows Explorer. After going to the view option, you will see that this all things will be displayed: extra large icons, medium icons, small icons, details, styles. Okay, so this all options will be available to you. Let us see about all that options in detail. First is extra large icons. It will display the large icons of the files and the folders. In Windows XP, these are called thumbnails. Okay, so can you see here the large icons are displayed? So that is called the thumbnails. So you have selected extra large icons. So the large icons will be displayed, like files and folders will be displayed in the large manner. Next is large icons. It displays the large icons with the information like the files or the folder name, file type, size, date on which it is created. Okay, so this will be display large icons. It means which are shorter than the extra large icons. So it will give the informations about the file name, the type, the size and date on which it is created. Next is medium icons. So it will display the medium icons with information like file or folder name, file type, size, date on which it is created. So it is same as the large icons, but the icon size will be medium. Then small icons. So it will display the files and folders as icons with names. Only the file and folders with the names will be displayed because the icons are very small. Next is list. It shows the list of the files and folders with small icons. So you can see that in the list form the files and folders will be displayed and very small icons will be there. So this is the list form. Then details. It shows the list with the details like name, type, size and modified date, date of creation and the date of last access for each file and folder. So here like the list form it will be displayed, but here you can see the description or the details of that files or the folders will also be given. Okay, so these are the options. It means how you want to arrange your files and folders in your PC. You have to select any of the options and you can set up with your own. Next is tiles. It shows a list of the files and folders with medium size icons in various columns. Okay, so different columns, the medium size icons will be displayed. So this type of displaying or this type of arranging the files and folders is called the tiles way. Then content. So it will show the list of the files and folders with icons, file name, the type and size. Here you can see that in the form of list, the files and folders will be displayed with the small icons and the name of the files, the type and size. It means the details will also be displayed. So this is called the content form. Okay, so here we are finishing our chapter. Now let us move forward to the keywords. First keyword is file. So what is a file? A collection of data. Then folder, a collection of files and subfolders. GUI stands for graphical user interface. Icons, small pictures that represent the programs. Screensaver, the moving animating picture on the desktop. Then wallpaper, that is the background picture on the desktop. Okay, so these keywords you have to write in your computer notebook. Then all the exercises like fill in the blanks, match the following, true, false, choose the correct. So that all exercises you have to write in the textbook. Except the keywords, question answers, and if differences will be there, then question answer, differences and keywords you have to write in your notebook. It means all the textual exercise like choose the correct, fill ups, true, false, and to match the following. So this all exercises you have to write in your computer textbook, while the keywords, question answers you have to write in your computer notebook. Okay, so the PDF with the answers I will share with you. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.